Hi guys, before we start the video, just a disclaimer. My mic settings were a little bit weird, and I only noticed that after recording, so I am very sorry that my voice sounds that way and my mic sounds like that. I apologize. In the next video, I will definitely double check that my mic settings are okay and good to go. Unfortunately, in this video, you're gonna hear my voice crack up a little bit, so I really apologize for that, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience, but anyways, enjoy the Goldlane Tierlist video. Hello everyone, we are back with the Season 37 tier list. Today we're going to be doing the Gold Lane, and I am once again blessed by the presence of the great Coach Moody, currently the coach of Team Liquid Philippines women's team, who are going to EWC soon in Riyadh. And he also used to be the former coach of Team Omega MDL, and also the former coach of Team Liquid Philippines MDL as well. How are you doing today, Coach Moody?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good. How about you, Hajun?
I'm doing well, coach. Thank you. Also, I forgot to mention, he also used to be my previous coach in Team Flow, and it has been a very pleasant experience to have him around, and he's also a good friend of mine. All right, coach, without any further ado, let's get started.
All right.
Hello to the new viewers that are here and don't really know who I am. I am Hajun, a top 13 NACT roamer. My team was Team Flow. I created the team, I was a leader, I gathered all the members myself. I am a roamer main, and I am pretty experienced and competitive and in pro scene. So all the advice I give you with my video guides, it is coming from a reliable source. I used to be Global 3 Jawhead in Season 21. Here is my win rate. Over 1,000 matches with over 80% win rate. And here is my win rate on Season 21. I did play in pro scene for quite a few years and I am very experienced. And I really hope to help all of you guys achieve your goals of reaching Mythical Immortal or whatever your goals may be. I hope I can help you achieve them. If you really want to take your gameplay to the next level, please make sure to join my Discord server. I do private coaching. Of course, it is a paid service, but if you really want to take your gameplay to the next level and you really want to maybe try out for pro scene, I would highly suggest getting my private coaching, as I will analyze, give you a course, do everything in my power, pour every single bit of knowledge I have into you, and help you out. Here is a testimony that I received from someone I private coached. He even told me that at one point during coaching that he just wants to take a minute to admire all the insights I give him, and that honestly made me very happy. I feel like with all my experience and all my knowledge, I can help all of you guys out, and that's honestly what I want to do. I want you guys to reach your goals, be happy. It's a win-win situation for both of us. Consider my private coaching if you're interested. Join my Discord server, link will be in the description below, and just DM me on Discord and we can discuss the details. Thank you and enjoy the video.
Oh, I think the first one I'm seeing here is Bea already.
Yes, Beatrix.
Ah. Okay. So I think Bea is still a good pick on the meta. He's still one of the strongest hero, but again, there's a huge problem with this hero, with it or him or her being stationary. Correct? It's just
Yes,
one dash, one flicker, and then you're easily dead. So I would put him at B.
B tier.
No, no,
It's
no.
okay.
Put him on A. Put him on A.
A, it's a good pick.
Yeah. Probably he's gonna be low A. That's what
Low
I'm
A.
seeing.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Honestly, I would put Beatrix around the same place because she in solo queue
Very
she's not
strong.
really a prio pick, right? She's not really
Mm.
a must ban or pick, right? It's a
Mm.
good pick. It's not okay. It's a good pick if you're good with it, and people usually have a hard time versus Beatrix if you're good at changing your guns and knowing which variation to use at what time. So overall, I would
Correct.
say A tier is good for solo.
Oh, especially with like Kalea guys, if you know how to play, if you really have duo, play Kalea, Bea, just carry someone and then do two ults or one ult, insta burst, right?
Yeah, it's really
Mm.
good. She's very good at following up with set tanks,
Correct,
setter tanks, even very good at pickoffs.
correct.
Next up, coach
Okay.
Brody.
All right, Brody. Brody. Again, we all know Brody is very strong in lane, but also the same problem with Bea. Very stationary. Doesn't really do like AoE damage, I'd say, in Clash. Right, just very single target. Depends on how you play it, but
Hmm,
for me, it's just B.
B tier, yeah. because he is inferior to Beatrix because his second skill, it's a stun, but you do need a target to use it on. You can't just use it
Correct.
over a wall, or you can't just use it randomly. You need a target. And usually, if someone is chasing you, you need that person to be close enough to you so you can dash onto them. But with
Mm,
Bea, you can dash whenever. I mean, and that's it. And Brody maybe has flicker, but that's about it. Not a lot of mobility. So yeah,
correct.
B tier is okay. I would say for solo queue, I would also put him on A tier on solo queue coach, just for the
I would
fact
agree.
that yeah, just for the fact that you can actually carry with him, and he's strong in lane, and you can just his range is really strong with his ulti.
Mm,
So I would put him on A
correct.
tier. I would put him a bit higher than Beatrix just because he is easier to use than Beatrix. I would say.
Oh, yeah. Why not? In solo queue, correct?
Yeah, in solo queue. All right, coach. Next up,
Mm.
Bruno.
Bruno, still not a good high pick for me. Like, if you haven't seen the enemy jungler, the enemy marksman, Bruno, is just okay to pick. But I'd put him better than Bea.
Better than Bea. Yeah, okay. Just
Uh,
because he has more mobility than Beatrix.
correct.
Hmm. I would also put him on A tier for solo rank. Definitely on at the top as well. For the same reasons as you would put him in 5 man slash competitive, I think he is also A tier, but above these two, just for the mobility
Alright.
factor.
Also, if you base survivability with gold laners, Bruno is up there. Just
Yeah,
because if you build Haskell around 3 minutes, that's usually 3 minutes or less. Depends on if you got a kill or gold grab twice or whatnot. Um, this hero is not easy to gank.
true, true.
Alright,
Next up,
next.
coach, Claude.
Claude. Huh.
5 man competitive.
Hmm. I haven't seen this hero actually like for the longest time. I think I'd still make him as a good pick, but not prioritating. Very situational.
Hmm.
Before Bea, yeah.
Before Bea. Just
No,
because
sorry,
hmm,
behind Bea.
behind Bea. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
I
just because survivability and everything, if BMI or what do you call that? I don't know what BMI means
BMI.
already.
BMI.
The second skill.
Battle something. Yeah, his second skill. Yeah, he has a lot of mobility. Could escape. That still make puts him at a good pick. And his ult is AOE. Right. He can combo and go for multiple kills. Very good team fight presence.
All right.
Also for solo queue, I would also put Claude here, but towards the end as well. Just because in the early game he's not very strong. And in solo
Mm,
queue, it's best to always go for a hero who's pretty strong in the early, right? So you can snowball.
correct.
Um, and with Claude, he's very weak, and in laning phase, not the best.
Yeah.
So I
Picking
would
Claude
I
on
would
solo
honestly
queue.
even go on B at the
B,
top of
almost B
B.
for me as well.
Yeah,
I can agree. I
yeah,
can agree. It's hard to play Claude, especially when you're like asking help all the time, right?
yeah, yeah. Your wave clear is not very strong without your ulti, right? Even with your ulti, you can't always clear. They nerfed it.
Mm.
So I mean, they nerfed it a long time ago. But yeah, it's not the best. Moving on, coach. Clint.
Clint is still strong on lane, just like Bea. Very strong, could 1v1. But again, the survivability of the lane, easily ganked. And also stationary, considered stationary just because the dash is just the dash is very short actually. And the cooldown is also not that short. So
Yeah,
I'd put him better than Brody.
better than Brody on B tier. It's okay.
Mm.
I would say for solo queue, strong. I would put him here on top of Bea, just because his damage is very high, and if you can
Uh,
snowball, you can burst very fast.
correct.
So I would put him here for solo queue. All right, coach. Next one is going to be. Let's take a look here.
Scroll down.
Green.
Granger, my best hero. Uh, I think so. Again, FS means must pick or must ban, correct?
Yes.
Put him there.
So
Not
Granger,
like
guys,
you.
SS for 5-man competitive.
Yes. All of again, this hero with all the nerfs, even the dash is short, could not pass through walls. It's fine, guys. This hero is very strong. Just get 2 items. Counter Strike Sky Piercer. You're good to go. Very strong. Also, guys, if we're doing a tier list, always remember that gold laners are strong depending on how much they could last hit the gold crab, right? On 1v1s. And Granger is like one of the top tier. I think competing with his skill kit, Irithel and Moskov, I think, yeah, are the only ones that who could like contest the gold crab against him. The rest, it's just so easily, it's easy gold grab. And easy gold grab means easy scaling, easy win.
Yeah, so in gold lane, the gold crab is very important because it gives
Correct.
you so much gold, and if you can take it, you pretty much get ahead of the other marksman, right? Your opponent marksman,
Correct.
and if you continuously take all the gold crabs, you're going to continuously keep getting ahead. So, and Granger is very strong
Yes.
at securing that, while
Correct.
also staying safe under tower or staying
Correct.
behind. Okay, moving on. Or sorry, let me put him on solo rank. I would also, I wouldn't do honestly. I would put him SS tier as well. Um,
Correct.
not sure if it's must ban, but it is definitely a must pick
Must pick.
if you're
Correct.
in gold lane. If you're in gold lane, this is a must pick. Okay, coach, would you even go as far as to say that Granger is the best gold laner right now?
Yes.
Yes. So Granger,
I
guys,
mean,
he is the best.
it doesn't mean that he does not have counters, but he is the best gold laner. Like, if you don't see any, like, if you're not yet sure of what to pick on gold lane, just pick Ranger. It's fine. Your
Yeah,
draft
so
will
you
be
can
okay.
blindly pick Granger if you're doing solo rank. You can blindly pick Granger if you're doing competitive 5-man as well. Right, coach?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to I have a lot of bad experience with this hero on my team.
I
Hanabi.
think Hanabi is one of the best pick for low tiers, guys, but this is not really a good pick. No mobility, just CC immune, but the shield also can easily get burned out with one skill of like fire star, just one skill, guys. The shield is gone. Not also easy, not also good at getting gold grabs, right?
Yeah.
Um, on 5v5 competitive, this would only work with cheese strats like Lolita, Hanabi. I'd put him at no, don't pick this hero.
Yep. For 5-man competitive guys, I mean, I'm sure it's very obvious, but definitely no. For solo queue, I would say no. Honestly, I would say no as well because once again, like Claude, it's a late game scaling hero. Your 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 lane, your wave clear is decent. It's decent, but no mobility, right? Which is a big no for solo, right? You can't really survive on your own.
Imagine getting jumped by a Lapu.
Yeah,
What's your CC immune gonna do?
exactly. Okay, coach. Next one is going to be Harith.
Alright. Um, so this is usually the trade before Harith Granger. They're always like, if you have Granger, I'll pick Harith. Or if you have Harith, I'll pick Granger. But this is very skill based. On Gold Crab, they're both good. Obviously, with Harith
For
using
sure.
his first skill, correct. Also the second, low cooldown, could even dodge Granger's bullets depending on how you play it. But I wouldn't blindly pick Harith. I mean, I would still blindly pick Granger instead of Harith.
So, would you put him in S tier because of that, or would he still go SS?
Still, still F tier, just F tier, not F.
Okay, just S tier. So below Granger. Yes, he has skills and abilities, but the thing is, Harith can be countered easily by heroes like Phoveus. And I mean, we'll talk about Phoveus in the XP tier list, but I feel like Harith can be more easily countered than Granger, and
Hmm,
higher skill ceiling required to play Harith than it is for Granger, right?
correct.
So that is another thing. For solo queue also, I would definitely put Harith on. I would also put him as tier coach, honestly, because
Hmm,
early game damage, good, right? If if his it's a very high skill based hero, so if your skill with him is good, you can pretty much carry. no
Correct.
problem. So I would still put him S tier, but not higher than Granger.
Yeah. I would consider banning Granger sometimes, but Harith, no. I think it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Next up is going to be Irithel.
Irithel. Alright, so Irithel is the number one counter to Granger, guys. Just because he could move around while hitting Granger and avoid his bullets, right? But it doesn't mean it's a sure win. A lot of good Grangers could cancel their first skill normal, then ulti first skill. That really depends. Skill based as well. But not bannable, but better actually behind Harith. Still an S tier for me.
So not as good as Harith. Behind Harith still.
Mm,
But yeah, number one counter for Granger, but you have to be careful. It doesn't mean that you can just blindly stand there and shoot and win, right? You still have to move
correct.
around, try to avoid his skills, his shots, right? And then you can kill him. And he's really strong in the late game too. A lot of movement
Mm,
speed after ulting. He's really good. Very hard to catch.
mm,
Also, I would put Coach. I honestly would put Irithel a bit higher than Harith, just for the fact that
mm.
she's easier to play.
Correct. Not bad.
Yeah. For solo rank. This is solo rank, guys. This is competitive 5 man. Okay. All right. Next one, Coach, is going to be. Let's see here. Karrie.
Uh, huh. Alright, so Karrie is very good at lane. Also, not bad at last hitting the gold crab. Impact wise on Clash, he's good. Very, actually, the fastest marksman to kill a tank. But the problem with mid to late game is once they're coming at you at five, like five people are already clashing or skirmishing, it's hard to, like, the rest of the marksmen have AoE, right? Like Irithel, Harith, Granger. The real problem with Karrie is there's he's lacking AoE skills.
Yeah.
So I'd probably still put him at A, but behind Bea, I guess.
Yeah. So I mean, yes, Karrie needs to take targets down one by one, but the good thing
Mm,
about her is that she can shred tank, and I mean, with Ube coming back and utility tanky junglers coming back to meta, it could be a decent
correct,
pick for shredding them down. But at the end of the day, no AOE, right? And you can only focus one target. So I
correct,
mean, the tank jungler can get you to hit them, run away, right? Take a
and
lot of your
correct.
damage while your ulti runs out. Then the opponent, I mean, then the rest of the team can attack you, right? So
Mm.
it can be played around with a lot. I would also for solo. I forgot the solo. For solo, I would put Karrie like I would put Karrie ahead of Beatrix as well. Honestly, here because yes, she's easier to use, very high burst potential, but at the end of the day, you can take down one maybe two with your ulti, right? And then your ulti finishes. You have to take them down one by one, right? If you can snowball, yes, it's really good. But I still feel like these heroes are a lot better than Karrie.
Okay, yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Right.
Next,
Next one is
oh,
Layla.
bro, I see Ixia.
Is like yeah, coach. Let's just
I
do it.
see
Let's
Ixia.
just do Layla, coach. We'll do XC on the next
Yeah, because it's gonna be fast. So F.
one. Yeah, yeah. Pretty understandable as to why you would give her that rank, coach. Me too. Honestly, I would. No, just no. Like very strong in the late game, but come on, the early game, no mobility, nothing.
Ability, like you have to reach level 15 to like unlock your full potential.
Yeah. All right, coach. Ixia.
Ixia, with all the buff, like again, stationary heroes are so hard right now at competitive. Even if it's good, even if you like have the logic of saying that they're clump, they're like playing together, Ixia would be good. But guys, no, this hero could easily be punished. Um, but impact wise and AoE everything, I think if this hero gets snowballed, if you're heavy carrying the game, you could easily win the game. So I think he's better than Brody, I'd say.
Mm. Because at the end of the day, Alapu jumping on you, you're done. You're not doing anything versus that.
Correct.
For solo queue, I would put her a little bit higher though, just for the fact that if you can position yourself really well, you can carry the game. Her laning is not he's is pretty decent, coach. Laning is pretty
Correct. It's
decent.
good.
Her damage on the early is pretty decent. She has good sustainability because of her passive. I would I would put her on honestly I would put her behind Brody right here for solo rank.
Yeah.
It's a good pick. All right, coach. Moving on to next marksman, Les or
Kimmy?
Kimmy. Yes, Kimmy.
Alright. Kimmy, I'm not sure if he should be on this tier list, but he should be up there. So Kimmy most of the time is already used as a mid laner, guys, but still could be flexed depending, right?
Mm,
Like if you're against Eri, I guess, or like Bruno or Bea, and you know that they already have their pick, you could still flex your Kimmy to gold. But don't pick Kimmy against Granger, guys. It's a bad thing. Also with Harith, I guess. The least is Irithel, but on mid to late game, I think you're gonna have a hard time with Irithel. Just because with crit heroes, Iri or Kimmy is really weak. You could easily get bursted. I think S tier, but behind Irithel.
mm. Okay. So guys, Kimmy for competitive five man, prio pick. Good. For
Uh,
solo queue coach, I would put her up there, very up there as well.
Correct.
Definitely could be assist here because if I
They're
mean
banning this. I think they're
yeah
banning this on solo queue.
yeah so Kimmy definitely not as good as Granger for sure, but up there assist here with Granger, I would put her there.
Brain dead hero.
Yeah, very good for solo guys. For solo, she is SS tier. Must pick or ban. If Granger isn't available, pick her up. Pick her up. Right? Get Kimmy. Okay, moving on to the next one. We have
Lesley.
Lesley. Yeah.
With I've already seen here play teams play this hero. It's not bad. It's still good as an assassin, but not the type of marksman that you're expecting, right? You expect marksman to hit for your like a free hit or kite for you, but this one is different. I think she would rather play alone or go behind, kill someone in the middle or whatnot. I think she's still considered an assassin, especially how this hero is built or how the item is built on her. So I think she's okay, but better than Claude.
Better than Claude. Okay.
Hmm,
So she guys, when you play Lesley, it's not really you position behind, keep hitting like your normal marksman. It's more of an
correct.
assassin type. You just go in, burst, get out.
Yes.
From the back, you go in, burst, shoot them down, and then run back. Right? That's how you play her.
The
This is actually my
Berserker,
first
Sky
time.
Piercer.
Yeah, that's my first time hearing that playstyle for Lesley. But that makes a lot of sense. That definitely how you should be playing her because her burst is very high. In the late
Hmm.
game, she can burst like instant burst, and
It's so irritating. Berserker, Sky Piercer, like you getting last hit by the ult, like you see three bullets coming, and then the Sky Piercer pops.
yeah, you're done. Yeah. Also for solo, put it. I would put it on the top of A tier. I would say because her
Have you played
laning is
again?
yeah, coach. It's hard to lane against the Lesley. If you're a very good
Hmm.
Lesley, you can win the lanes usually.
Hmm.
Unless it's versus Granger, I feel like you can win versus any marksman if you play it right.
Correct.
So I would definitely put it A tier. But the reason it's an A tier is because at the end of the day, you're still pretty easy to kill, right? If there is a Lapu jumping on you or any of the EXP laners that are good that can dive, you're pretty much done. Can't really get away. One flicker, that's it.
also easily to get attention, right? Like if you come out from your envy, you one hit, and then everyone's gonna like go at you.
Yeah, go at you. So it's hard. So for solo rank, A tier. Also, competitive 5-man, A tier as well. But for solo queue, on top of A tier. Very good pick. All right, moving on to the next marksman, which is going to be Molest. Actually, can should we do Lunox, coach?
Not bad. But
Okay.
I'd still. Uh, yeah, I mean, if you guys are familiar, again, it's a good counter pick to Harith. But the only really problem with Lunox or putting someone with like Lunox on Goldlane is just be careful if you don't have someone to do sieging or like to um take towers, right?
Mm,
Because most of the marksmen here, like all of the marksmen here, could actually destroy towers easily compared to Lunox. Lunox is just okay. I think he's behind Brody.
yeah. Just because she can't really like what coach means by siege is attacking the inhibitor. Mostly the inhibitor towers is what we usually call siege with the Lord. You try to take the inhibitor.
Hmm,
That is the hardest part of the game, I would say. If you are
correct.
ahead, that is the hardest part of the game. Siege, taking the inhibitor. Um, and if you don't have a good marksman who can hit the tower when the Lord is in, right? It's a bit difficult to siege. You have to go for a fight, right? And Lunox is not good at that. For solo queue, however, I would definitely put her on A tier, but just because of her her survivability, I would put her like here, ahead of Beatrix but behind Karrie. Just
Okay,
because of the survivability factor. She is very high for her.
correct. He's still a good gold dinner. It's just that yeah,
Yeah.
pushing is lacking. Right? It's hard.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Coach Melissa for competitive 5-man.
This hero was though it's not different from Hanabi, guys. Like very minimal mobility, also stationary, needs to stand and hit. I think one of her issues is she has low range,
Mm,
and it would also be too OP if she had like long range because of her doll, right? But I
yeah.
think that's still an issue. So put her behind Hanabi for me. I think I would pick Hanabi instead of Melissa.
Ah, interesting. Coach, I'm actually really bad at gold lane. I was playing Granger and I lost to Melissa in solo rank 2.
how how dare you?
Coach, I'm not a good gold laner. That's why I'm a roamer.
Okay, okay, I understand.
But yeah, still, I mean, I just underestimated Melissa in with Inspire. That's why I died for it. But
Also, maybe you're playing against one trick, right? Also,
yeah,
a different tier list for one trick because one
yeah,
tricks are
yeah.
nerds.
One tricks
I'm
are
sorry.
difficult to deal with for sure because they know their hero limit better than you know your hero limit, which is a big fight.
Correct.
For solo rank, also, I would give it a good pick over maybe over here, just because she's easier to use, very easy to use.
Mm.
Is that okay with you, Coach?
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Moving on to Miya. Miya.
Get this out
Get this
again.
out.
I don't know it. Mia, I don't want to explain, but he's kind of really bad. It's not being picked as well. I would probably see Hanabi and Melissa get picked on a 5v5 scene or on a
Yeah.
scrim, also on tournaments, but just Layla and Mia are gone.
Guys, look. You
I think
guys go ahead, Coach. Sorry.
oh Mia better than Layla.
Miya better than Layla. Yeah. I
Hmm.
mean, the thing is, guys, you see her carrying with in solo queue in the super late game, bursting everyone. Understandable. But when you're playing competitive 5-man, everyone is predicting it. So you take countermeasures to counter it. But in solo queue, it's so uncoordinated. No one is gonna watch out for that, right? But try doing that
Correct.
in 5-man. Not possible, right? Everyone is gonna see you. They're gonna save their skills for you. In solo rank,
Exactly.
I would put it on C tier ahead of Layla. Just no. Like, why would you? Right? I would put her behind Hanabi. Like, why would you when you have these options? It's better than Layla though, just because of her ulti. It's better than Layla, but
Fine.
still
I
no.
think Mia is okay. Her kit is okay, but the main problem here is I think she needs at least 5 or 6 items to really carry the game.
Yeah,
Um, Not even including your defensive item, and that's really a downfall for her. If you could like carry the game with at least 3 items, that Mia is gonna be good for me, if you ask me. Especially with the just like if you compare 1/1 second skill to Mia's ulti, right? Low cooldown, you could instantly dodge crowd control. But if you compare 1/1 could carry like in 3 items, you're already strong. But Mia, damn, this damage is so bad. Very
yeah,
low attack growth and everything. You
yeah.
really need 4 to 5 items.
Yep, for sure, for sure. And it's late game, very late game. That's why it's not good for solo. Okay, next marksman is going to be Nathan.
Nathan. Alright.
Yeah.
Nathan is still good for like one of the best sieging, also one of the best late game heroes. If this guy got 6 items, it's hard to end the game, especially with his clear potential.
Hmm,
Um, he got buffed. I think he's better than Clint.
better than Clint. Okay. Yeah, I mean for competitive 5 man can be. I mean in the late game he's very strong, but then again, he is kinda easy to kill. You can bait his ult. You can
Correct.
really focus him down in competitive 5 man and counter him, right? I mean, like look at the SS tier. Granger can't catch him, right? Range is insane. Can vision himself with his ulti, right? Has insane damage. It's insane, right? So yeah, Nathan compared to that is just not good. But I feel like his kit is good, coach. I think his kit is good. It's just
uh, yeah, it's not bad, but
yeah,
it's not enough to be up
yeah,
there.
not enough. Yeah. For solo though, I would put I would put like in front of Ixia, just because his ulti can give him some sort of mobility and you can outplay your opponents with it in a way. So for solo queue, I would put him up there.
I used to be a one trick Nathan, and I carry the game with jungle Nathan before.
Mm,
That's how I play it. But it's still easily targeted.
yeah,
Yung Lapu, Yuzong, the meta, it's hard.
yeah. Would you agree with this here, coach?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
okay, all right. Let's move on to the next gold laner. I believe it's Popol and Kupa.
Goldlane, shit. Still easily targeted. No mobility, just vision. But even if they know, even if you know the enemy is there, I think the enemy would still run you down.
Yeah,
Um, I think better than Hanabi,
yeah,
but still no on 5v5. Don't
yeah,
pick this
for sure.
guys.
5v5 competitive, no. Solo queue, I wouldn't put him very high up there just for the fact that yes, he has a lot of damage in the early game, but I would put him behind Claude, honestly, just for the fact that if they run you down, you're done. You can't do anything. Okay. Next one, Moskov.
Okay. Moskov is still a good pick. I'll tell you guys why. Again, this is also one of the matchup you would normally see on pro teams. Granger, Moskov, Harith, Moskov, and also his side potential, like him split pushing. If you guys are familiar with that, I think Hajun will explain that. He's better than Harith for me.
Better than Harith. So guys, what coach mentioned is like how I mentioned in the Rome tier list video. If you haven't watched it yet, guys, I would suggest watching the Rome, then the Jungle, then this. Watch it in the release date order. Okay, I would highly suggest that because we are talking about information from those videos as well. So, like I mentioned Moskov has an ulti which can teleport him anywhere. The only condition is you have to hit it, right? So you don't really have to be present with your team. You can split push alone on your own, right? And if a fight breaks out and your team wants to fight, all you have to do is ulti. When your team starts a fight, it's very easy to hit his ult, and then just go there. Done. And what do you do when your team is not fighting? You just farm. Farm on the opposite lane. You can split push very easily with Moskov. And even if
Mm.
people see you, right, you can still ult and kind of get away and still outplay, right? And his push is really strong. His clear is very strong. And with Moskov, his playstyle is different than Marksman, guys. You just keep split pushing. Just keep split pushing the towers, the side lanes, and when your team fights, just ulti over and go and help them. Right? Easy, easy hero. Very good for split, and that's why it's a prio pick on
Correct.
competitive
I
5v.
think his biggest struggle is going to be his lane, just because he also needs 3 items, and that 3 items is not something you could easily build. Maybe I think the fastest uh time you could build those 3 items without boots is like 7 minutes and 30 or 8 minutes. 3 items, and then you start split pushing or like be do god mode on side.
Yeah. But I mean, if you are playing Moskov and your team focuses your lane and you farm safely, you're pretty much good to go. You can do a lot of things. And if you get ahead, it's over. If you get ahead with the Moskov, it's finished. There,
Correct.
that game
It's
is
hard.
almost over. It's very hard to fight that Moskov. Okay, for solo rank, I would definitely put him very high. His laning potential isn't bad because his clear speed is very fast. You can definitely outplay so hard with Moskov. You can. If you camp a bush in the early game, catch the opponent, do a lot of damage to them, right? Freeze the wave, maybe. You can do a lot of things with Moskov. So I wouldn't put him on SS, but I would put him at the top of S tier for sure.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay.
moving on. Roger.
Ooh, okay. Not a lot of Roger Gold lane. It's been a while. He got buffed. I think he's still a good pick or on jungle or on gold. Especially he's still considered as a flex pick, correct?
Yes.
Um I think he's better than Bruno.
So at the
So there
top
are
of A tier.
conditions, guys. Yeah, yeah. I think don't pick Roger against Granger, against Harith, against Irithel. Yeah, the rest I think it's okay. You could use it against Moskov. That's still 50-50, guys. Mid to late game you're gonna have a hard time. Early, easy laning. Against Bruno you're gonna have it's not bad. Also good at last hitting the cold grab.
With his first skill.
Correct.
Yeah. So overall, he's good. I feel like it's a very versatile pick because Roger can kind of do everything. Not everything,
Yes.
but pretty good, very good pick. For solo queue, I would definitely put him up there as well. Because if you snowball, it's over. And I mean, Roger's early game laning phase is pretty strong. I would definitely say prio pick as well. Well, not prio. I would put him on top of A tier actually, not prio pick. It's not
Mm,
prio pick level, but top of A tier just for the versatility and how much you can do with Roger on solo.
mm.
Is that okay with you, coach?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Moving on. We're almost actually towards the end of the list, I believe. The next one is gonna be Wanwan. Is she our last pick?
One
No, there's one
more.
more.
No, no, that's one more. On 5v5, guys, if you watch EWC right now, also on Trend, this is the only guy. I think this should be the only guy there, but just because the Granger is so strong. Wanwan is either banned or picked. He's SS. Even better than Granger.
So guys, Wanwan,
What?
so good.
Mm, really in the meta. Why? Vision is in the meta. Yes, even Parsa counter this hero, but Wanwan could really hard carry the game, guys. Even with the nerf.
Yeah, I mean Wanwan, she can just hop around. She can get her ult, right?
Mm,
You can do so many things. You can approach a team fight in so many different ways, guys. It's insane. you can actually carry with this hero because her mobility is insane. It's insane. It's the best coach, right? Best mobility
Correct.
when it comes to the marksman. So good. Her ulti makes her invulnerable. You can just poke the tank, get your ulti on the tank. When he's low, finish him off with your ult, and then move on to the next. Right? It's it's really good for 5-man competitive. For solo as well, I would put her on the top because she is the marksman that you can actually carry the games with. Like even if your team is really bad, you can actually carry with her. Coach, I would put her on top of Granger, just for that
Okay.
reason. And in lane, you can win. If you are good with Wanwan, you can beat a Granger in lane. You can beat any marksman in lane if you are good with a Wanwan. Like
Correct.
maybe you will struggle with Irithel because Irithel is considered a counter for Wanwan in a way because with her movement speed, Wanwan can't really catch her, and it's hard to hit her back, the back mark, and get the ulti off of her. So
Correct.
right, coach, Irithel is considered a counter. But if
Yes.
you're a good one, you can definitely outplay Irithel. If you hide in a bush, if you can get the back mark very fast, you can pretty much kill her as well. So yeah, I mean 1-1 guys for 5-man competitive and for solo rank. She's SS tier. Very popular pick, very strong pick. If you haven't learned this hero, pick her up.
Mm-mm.
And with that, I think we are going to move on to the last marksman or last goal laner within conventional
Why
picks.
is it?
YSS.
Right. So not a lot of gold laners are using also this on gold lane. I've seen I think one on competitive. I think that was Malaysia. Yeah, I think that was Malaysia. They flexed their YSS to but still considered scaling, guys. Like you need two to three items. I highly suggest don't go War Ox if you're on gold because you're not gonna be running around. Um, but still a good pick just because his ulti has low cooldown and it's
Yeah.
still considered like easy map hack, right? Like you would know where the enemy is coming from or whatnot. Also has
You have
stun.
map pack every 25 seconds. You have map pack.
I think better than Bruno.
Yeah, definitely. Very good pick. Solo Q, I would also put him up there. Just for the like coach, very versatile, right? A very versatile hero. You can do a lot with him, like a lot of vision, right? You can kind of play for yourself, right? He has
Mm,
stun, good mobility, good CC immunity, right?
mm,
Um, just really good overall. I mean, in laning phase, his second skill is good for last hitting crab as well. Definitely, I would put him A tier behind.
mm.
I honestly would, yeah, behind Roger, because the carry potential with these heroes are better than YSS. These heroes.
Correct.
So yeah, for solo, he goes here. Now, coach, I actually wanted to say one thing because I remember in the Rome video you were talking about a Minsitthar gold lane. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So laning wise, this guy is really good. Could kill uh his what do you mean? That he easily killed the enemy gold laner, right? Even without help, especially with stationary heroes. If you know they don't have flicker, you know they don't dash, they could easily die with your ulti and hook. Um, Still, I would consider this as a cancer pick. I think he's better than. I think even. I think there he's okay at the last of B.
The last of B here.
Mm,
So
mm,
guys, the thing with Minsitthar coach was actually saying is if you camp a bush in gold lane and if by mistake any marksman gets close and they have flicker and you ulti them, they're done. They're not surviving. It's finished. You just camp a bush, marksman walks up, done. But it's hard in 5-man, right? It's hard to run in 5-man,
correct,
so 5-man competitive, right? Because the tank is just gonna vision you. They're just gonna know right where
correct.
you are. It's very predictable. But for solo rank,
Mm.
actually, for solo rank, it's a good strat because they're very uncoordinated, right? If you pick Minsitthar, you can actually like kill any hero who has flicker. The only way they can counter you is pretty much with purify, right? But
Yeah,
if because if you ulti them and you first kill them, if you ulti them, you're gonna first kill them 100%, right? If they're in your ult, you're not gonna miss because they're slowed unless they have
Correct.
purify or something. And then you start second skill and your items are all damaged, you're gonna kill them instantly,
Mm,
and they're gonna have no dash. So I would definitely put not
mm,
prio pick, definitely not a prio pick, but I would put maybe here just for the fact that you can pretty much counter
mm.
really really well with this hero.
So with also on solo queue, there are a lot of crybabies, right? If you win lane, like if you 3-0 or if you 0-3 the enemy, the lane is pretty much done. You could start roaming around with
Yeah,
Minsitthar. Just fast clear your lane and then go to mid and then kill the
yeah. There are a
mage or
lot of
whatnot.
crybabies and rank guys like me, so in solo queue especially. So take advantage of that. Okay. All right. I think that concludes our gold lane tier list, coach. I don't think there's any.
Since you already added Minsitthar, I'll add one more. Just one last hero, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Let's add Ruby.
Ah, of course, Ruby.
Okay, so Ruby is good. Usually played if you see a lot of teams playing YSS on jungle, they could add a Ruby on gold. Easily predicted just because they would have yeah, they still have marksman, right? They have YSS on gold. Then you could sorry, YSS on jungle, you could pick Ruby. Uh I would put her better than Lesley.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a good counter pick. Definitely a good counter pick.
Correct.
Um, versus YS's jungle.
No,
Yeah,
not counter pick.
it's not.
Play with
Oh,
YSS,
play
right?
with.
If you
Sorry,
have
my bad. Play with YS's jungle,
hmm.
not against. Sorry, my bad. Yeah,
It's okay.
but she's overall really good. Has a lot of burst potential, and the good thing about her is that she's very difficult to gank. Your team is
Correct.
not going to be able to kill her very easily if she's
Correct.
in gold lane. For solo queue, I would put it. I would say here as well, coach. Like definitely up here with
Hmm.
as well. Like maybe on top of Lesley as well, coach. Pretty good, very
So
good.
if you see your jungler go YSS first pick on solo queue or on Roger first pick on jungle, these are your options. You could really pick Minsitthar, you could pick Ruby, just so the pressure is on them, not on you. Just kill your enemy and then help them
Yeah,
carry the game. That's it.
yeah. Now, why is it, coach? Like, I mean, I already kind of have an idea, but I feel like it would be
Mm.
better if you explain. Why is it specifically good with YSS and Roger?
So again, gold laners are usually the ones sieging or pushing the tower, right? But if you
Yeah.
have Roger on jungle or YSS on jungle, they you could leave the role to them or let them do the pushing and just go fight. So you wouldn't have also a hard time getting ganked. You could easily punish gold laners. Even I think most of gold laners would like step back away. They wouldn't fight against fighters on gold lane.
Hmm. Yeah. So it's the another reason why Ruby is so good is because YSS Roger, they're also kind of like gold laners as well themselves, right?
Mm.
And they can be flexed into jungle. So if you already have a gold laner who has good scaling in the team, I mean, why not go for Ruby, right? It's not a bad idea.
But one last thing, why this is a good pick is because he got buffed with his spell bump and anti-heal got nerfed.
Hmm. Yeah, so anti-heal got
Not
nerfed.
easily punished.
Yeah, so and she can sustain even on XP lane. She's a decent pick. She's a good pick.
Correct.
Like good
Oh,
pick
so
because
another reason why he's up there is still a flex pick, right? He could be
yeah,
XP, ROM, also gold.
yeah, XP roam gold. Three lanes you can flex her as, right? That's another reason she's really good. Okay, and I think with that coach, that concludes everything for the goal lane, pretty much. I don't think there is anything left. There might be some niche
Mm.
picks, but guys, if you think there is any other goal laners that we can add to the list, right? Let us know. It might be a very unorthodox pick,
Mhm.
very weird pick.
I could say a lot. I could
Yeah,
say a
there's
lot
a
of
lot.
weird
There's
picks.
probably a lot that you can play on goal. Like I can see a few heroes like over here, maybe this, right? Like
Correct.
there's
Uh,
quite a few.
Bane. Correct,
Yeah.
correct. There's a lot.
But we are doing marksman mostly because these are mostly common picks. You won't see in pro scene or even in solo rank, very rarely you're gonna see any other heroes getting picked, right? So that's why we
Correct.
did these heroes. But leave your suggestions. If you think any other heroes would be good in gold lane, then leave it in the comment section below. That's gonna be it for the gold lane video. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much for providing us with this knowledge. Um,
Round.
I'm gonna take my farewell, Coach.
Okay. Thanks,
Thank you,
Hajun.
everyone. Take care, guys. Bye bye.